So this video is going to show you exactly how to deal with responses and closing links. So this stage is we've sent all of our emails out to our candidates or prospects. Maybe it's 200, 300. We've got those all out. We're waiting our responses to come back in and we're going to close links. I mean, first and foremost, I just want to address this first. You will receive no good responses without a good email template. So you can find all the websites you want. You can find hundreds of websites. If you don't send a good email template, you're going to get rubbish, like just rubbish. So this is an example of a really bad template where I have 4 articles, 2 tech, 2 health that are ready to be published. You can check them out here. And, it's just linking out to a Google document. If you have access to publish those on any topically relevant websites, just send me web address, DA, and price. So the quality of response here, I mean, first of all, the number of responses is just going to be really low. I mean, you can just tell straight off the bat. If someone reads that, they know what it is straight away. We're never going to get a good quality of response here. The only people who might respond are just link sellers. And that means that the quality of website is going to be really poor. You're going to get no good contributors. You're going to earn yourself a bad reputation. So we need good outreach templates. And I've got an example here of a much better outreach template for guest posting. So this one, this is a lot better. I'd love to submit a post for your site. I can put together a draft for your approval. Here, you're really giving value. This is like a real value proposition. You're giving some really excellent article or topic suggestions. Really going into some detail. You're showing that you're insightful. And then also, this is just icing on the cake. You're showing some recent posts. So you're saying, I've been published on these 3 well-known websites. Check out my articles here. This is how good I am. And this is going to just get you some really good responses from real editors and real people. They're going to want your content because they can see it's good. So that's the first thing just to address, the quality of template. No, without a good template, you'll get no good responses and no good links. Let's just exit this too, since we finished that. Okay, so now move on to the next stage, dealing with your inbox. So here's a campaign I did earlier for this client, Drifted. This is the email we sent out. So this is the name of a drift car driver. So really, this campaign was all about getting links to an existing piece of content. So we found sites that had mentioned this drift car driver on their website. We found the exact page. So this is the exact page that they mentioned him on. That goes back to our upload process. This is why we add in 2 columns in our upload process, so we can mention. We can say, okay, you mentioned to this guy in this page. I wrote an article on my website about him. I think it would make a great addition to your post. Just some really nice personalized touches. Again, like personalizing the signature. And then this is the crunch point. I'd love if you could add my article as a reference link in your piece. I know it takes some effort to go back and do this, but even here we're suggesting if you go and add your link in, we can share it on our Facebook page, and we've got thousands of fans. So this is just a nice little natural white hat value proposition for them. So what do we do once the emails land back in? So we've had quite a nice response rate, 20% response rate from 231 opportunities. So really, when you're doing the outreach management, inbox is your workflow. If you want to know what to do, you work through the inbox. This one's important. Always manage unmatched emails first. So I've got some unmatched emails here. This just means if you send an email to someone and they send an email back from a different email address. So here you can see like googlemail.com. Pitchbox is unable to tell who that's connected to. So we've got to say, okay, like we just got to figure out kind of manually. I guess it's guest posts, and then the London. No, it's probably alternative health bloggers. The London Economics. So there it is. Jack and Pete at googlemail.com. Yeah, it looks like this is the right one. So we're going to want to match that up there. If you don't match, it means that you're in danger of sending a follow-up email, which you don't want to send a follow-up email if someone's already responded. That's why we need to get rid of the unmatched emails first. So let's just assume you've got rid of your unmatched emails. This is going to be your workflow. So you can see the most recent emails here. Let's just look at an example. Here's a good example here. So we've sent this out. Let's see how we started. We sent our first email. This is the response we got. Hi, I actually do more on fast muscle car. So if you'd like to send over some more info, I can do a proper post. So he's responded positively. I then emailed back saying, good to hear from you. Well, I was emailing with the hopes of getting a reference to my page here. More than happy to return the favor, mention your site on my Facebook page too. Let me know what you think, Dave. Cheers. Taking a really casual, friendly approach here. That is a theme to, building relationships and good links. You don't want to sound like a salesperson. You want to sound friendly and casual. So he comes back. I think we could help each other out regularly if we both posted on each other's pages. Just send over a post you'd like to promote and I can add a link. So yeah, that's a great opportunity. I can give him a guest post. He's going to post on his site. If we can do something in return, then that's great. This isn't, I've not looked at the metrics for Fast Muscle Car. I think it's a lot better than this other. I think the domain authority is better, but there you have it. That's a great opportunity. And, I've just put a note here to highlight, you should always deal sensibly to email responses, just, using common sense. If they want something in return, consider giving it to them. If they want more information or sense, they're responding with a cool, casual tone, then be friendly. Don't be a salesperson. Never act like a salesperson. You always want to try and develop a friendly relationship. This person, assumes that I'm a car enthusiast, so make it that way. Don't just, make it obvious that you're only in it for an SEO benefit. This is about building real relationships, and that's how you get links easily. Without that, you're never ever going to build any links easily on sites. If they just see right through you and you just try and submit a guest post straight off the bat, it's never ever going to work. So I just respond here, and I would say, "Hi, Dave. Sounds ideal. I like it. I'll work on getting a post together and send that over to you as soon as I can. Look forward to working with you." So, we're still, this is the milestone. When you send an email, you're going to want to change the milestone. We've got some main milestones here. Almost negotiation is just, before this stage, it might have been negotiation because we're still talking about it, right? But now we're at a stage where we're almost there. We've agreed on stuff. We know we're going to agree on stuff. We're almost there. If he come back to me and said, okay, here's your post live, the link's there, I would have marked it as 1. So we're going to go almost there, and we're going to record this opportunity in our project management sheet. So these are just some example rows I put together. So we're going to want to record the opportunity. His website is fastmusclecar.com. Good. So I'm not going to find the domain authority yet. His name is Dave Ashton. Dave Ashton, cars, guest post, submit a free guest post. Right, it's completely free because he just wants a guest post. info@bassmedia.net. This is his email address. info@bassmedia.net. So perfect. There's our opportunity recorded. If we had won this opportunity and it was ready, it was live, here's all of our won opportunities. We'd record it in here. So, there's our link type, content mention. We don't have any guest posts. These were all just completely free mentions. And then we record it. So, we record absolutely everything. It's key. When you're doing this at scale, you need to record all of your opportunities on the project management sheet, which is outside of Pitchbox. So, yeah, that's almost there. We're just going to send that. And that is going to make that email disappear from our inbox. If he emails back again, it will come back in. There'll be another number. And you just want to keep working through your inbox like this. You're going to have a lot of responses here, and you need to take time to be careful with these because you've done all the legwork. Don't rush with the responses. You need to take time to responses, decide, okay, how am I going to get a link from this situation? Huge fan of your website and was very influential. Not really sure what this guy means at this point, so I'll leave that just now. Going to have to think about that a little bit more. Here's another response here. Let's see what this is. Okay, so he's added a link on this page. How do we start? So we sent the first email. We sent a follow-up email. I can't read Italian, so I don't know what this says. But it looks like he just came back and added the link straight away. So first of all, we're going to want to check that link's actually legit. So let's see. Yeah, he's added 2 links. That's great. 2 links straight off the bat. Let's see what. So we're going to want it there. So really there's 2 links here. And he's linking to, wrong site. He's linking to this page, and he's linking to this page. And he's linking to this page. His email address is Antonio Moreno, so we're going to want to record that in here. It's free. This is just a little reference in the note just to say what he's posted on. Content mention, and we're just going to say 1st of May. So that's it. Then we just, again, just going back to our list here, record everything. We change the pipeline status here when we send a response. Hi, Antonio. Fantastic. Thanks. You've made my day. For sure that indeed. Just copying in our social media manager, Joe, who shared this on my Facebook page. Hope to cross paths again in the future. Kind regards. So, and then we're going to want to add in Joe. Joe's just a guy from Drifted who can help us post out there. And then that's 1. So we won that. We want to send it like that. And that's it, done. So this is how you deal with responses. You go through, never ever act like a salesperson. Be friendly, be casual, be a real, the person behind the business. Nobody, and this is the bottom line. Bottom line is nobody wants to give free links to someone from an SEO agency. That's just bottom line. If I did all of this outreach as someone from an SEO agency, people are not going to respond. And it's incredible how many agencies do this. You need to be the real person behind, the real persona behind the brand. You need to act passionate and enthusiastic. You're never going to win links otherwise. So that's really the bottom line, the most important point of all. Yeah. So, be friendly, be cool, and you should win tons and tons of links. So hopefully this is helpful. Any questions, just feel free to ask. It's all about value proposition. We're offering them something. We're showing that we care about what we're talking about. We care about cars in this particular instance, but it could be anything. We care about maths. We care about, green energy. We care about whatever it is. We're showing that we're the real person behind the business in order to try and win a link. Of course, if you get some bad responses in here, you might have someone that says, no, thanks, sorry, not interested. Then we just mark it as, a lost opportunity. I mean, here as well, you can see, here's another free link that we need to add. But yeah, that's how to manage outreach and how to manage the process from Pitchbox. Think of your inbox as the workflow list. Record everything in your project management tabs. Here's a good example of an opportunities tab. So this is where we've done tons of outreach. We've got all of these opportunities for guest posts. Obviously we can't do them all at once, but once we do complete them, they go over into the live or agreed links. So these are all the live links here. Some of the agreed links are in here, and we've got tons of opportunities that we can work through over time. So that's how we do it. That's how we manage the outreach workflow. Any questions, just ask.